my final thoughts on this whole thing. Like I was saying, I've never broke any of the site rules, so it's good. A lot of the sites are just way too strict, whereas DRC is very lenient. Chris and David are both great people. They're always very understanding about problems you might have, both with, if it's with the site or with just something that's going on. They always try to help. You always try to help. Of course, I'm sending this to David directly, so obviously he's going to see it. But what I'm trying to say is I don't have that many friends offline. I've got 2 people that live here in town, and they have lives of their own, so I almost never see them, except when they, occasionally will stop by and we'll play Magic or something like that. Magic the Gathering, it's a card game. Or D&D. But even then, I don't see them that often. I don't see my cousin that often as much as I used to, because DRC is pretty much the only family outside of my mother and my grandmother that I would actually consider to be my real family. Because, like I said, I don't see my cousin that I used to hang out with all the time, because he got married and had kids, so he has a life. I never see him at all anymore. He doesn't roleplay anymore. He doesn't get online that much. My other half of my family, they wouldn't understand me. If they knew half the things that, like, David knows, or that just my friends online know about me, and, that I talk to them about, and they actually understand and get me, and, they're understanding about it. If my other half of my family knew about that, I would get disowned by that half of my family. I mean, they disowned my sister, for Christ's sake, for being the way she is, which I won't get into that right now. It's a whole long thing. But I haven't slept much at all because I've been too worried about the site closing, and I really don't want that to happen. I probably won't get my wish. It'll probably end up being closed, but I really don't want it to, because I will flip out if it ever disappears or closes. I will, I don't know, I'll get really depressed, and last time I got depressed, it got so bad that, well, it was just really bad. I'll just put it that way. That's the best way I can put it. It was bad, very bad. I'm sure there will be a lot of people besides me to be said, but I have a lot of friends online. Like, I have my friend Mario, who we do reviews and stuff together every now and then. But he has his own life outside of the computer. He's going to college and he's going to make something of himself. He's going to be make something of himself. Unlike me, who has no life outside of the computer, pretty much. And I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm not proud of it. I ain't gonna say I'm proud of it, but I ain't gonna deny it either. I don't know what else to say. Best I can say is I just hope the site doesn't close. I'm begging. If I could get on my hands and knees and show it on camera, I would. I'm begging David, if he sees this, which I know he is, because I'm gonna send it to him. I'm begging you not to close the site. I know it's going to be hard not to, and the temptation is there, I'm sure, to just say, fuck it, fuck everything, and close it. I'm sure the temptation is there, and I'm sure there are times where you just get so frustrated and angry with everything that's going on that it just gets to a point where you just want to tear your hair out, so to speak, or strangle somebody, or, as some people say, slap a bitch. Or get up right up in this shit and just go all Wolverine on people and I'm sure it gets to that point where you just want to, and sometimes it might do you good just one of these days just go somewhere in a room or whatever and just let out a big long yell and scream and just let it all out. I know I've done that a few times, but it wouldn't help if the site closed, because if it closed, even that wouldn't help me. I would be utterly depressed. There would be pretty much nothing to drag me out of it this time. The only thing that saved me from it last time was the fact that I found DRC. I found this other chat site, and it saved me from, best I can. This may sound melodramatic, it may sound like drama, but it saved me from the darkness. It brought me back from the edge. I was in a very dark place, put it that way. It was a very bad time in my life. And in these past few years that I've been a member of this site, it's just kept me. It's kept me going. It's kept me when I thought all else was lost. I turned to this chat site, and I met people, and then I opened my own room on there, and it's been great. So I want to keep that going. I want to keep this site alive, and keep it going. It's kind of like the old hippie saying. You say, "Keep the faith, man." It's like, dude, we gotta keep it alive. We gotta keep going. Yeah. Look, I am Cyclops. Yeah, just a little comedy there. I was trying to throw in a little bit. What is this? I see something very funny, very amusing. Victory for Zim! No, just kidding. Little Invader Zim there. Shut up, Meg. Just kidding. Anyway, all seriousness aside, I hope the site doesn't close. I want it to stay up and running. I can't think of anything else to say in closing. I had this really great argument that I said a while ago, but like I said, it got deleted somehow, and partially my fault. I clicked something that popped up on the screen that I shouldn't have, and redirected me to somewhere off of YouTube, and then I had to start all over, but that's not the point. The point is that I want the site to remain open. I want you to please just don't give up. I mean, if you're at the point where you're ready to give up or something, talk to me. I mean, talk to me. I mean, talk to somebody. Talk to me about it. If it's getting frustrating or something, I'm always open for a chat. You've got me on Facebook. You can always message me and talk to me about anything. Just like any of my friends, if anybody sees this as having a friend, any of my friends can always message me. I may not always understand what the hell you're talking about, but I'll try. I'll try to understand, and sometimes I manage to give good advice, I've been told. And I'm a really good friend sometimes, I'm told. Sometimes I'm a really bad friend, but I've been known to help people sometimes whenever they need it. Yeah, I cannot think of anything. Get to the chopper! Must get to the chopper. I can't think of anything else. My next vlog, if I do one, which I doubt I will, but since this is working out pretty good, if I can, I'm going to try and get some sleep, but I don't know. Until I can get a reply from David on this, whether he's going to close the site or not, which I hope he doesn't. If he says he's going to keep it open, it'll at least put some peace of mind to my mind, at the very least. Because until then, I'm going to be a complete wreck. That's all I can say, and I'm sure I've sounded like a complete dick, selfish ass, and etc., etc., etc. I can't think of anything else to say. So in closing, peace out.